Hello class, welcome to Anamika ma'am's classroom. Today I will show you some string related functions. First, how to declare one string. For declaring one string, first we have to write down type of variable. Here it is a string, so type of variable must be string only. So type string. Here I want to mention that in string, A is in capital letter and the rest of the letter in small. Then give one space and give one variable name. Variable type is string and you can give any variable name. Suppose I am giving here is S for string. You can give any name. Equal to, here I am showing how to store a constant value in a string. Constant value means today I am showing to store one fixed value. Later on I will show how to take one string from user using scanner class. So later on I will show that. Now I am showing how to store a fixed value in a S in a string. So here within double quote you write down any string. Suppose I am writing here computer and then semicolon. So it is mandatory you have to write down any string within double quote. Then I am writing here computer. I am writing computer in capital. It is not mandatory. You can write down in capital, small or whatever. Then these fixed value computer storing is here. Later on I will show you how to using scanner class we take any string from user. Here I go for a fixed string what is computer. Then my first function is length function. Length function one of the most important functions in string chapter. So, how to calculate the length of this particular string? What is the length of this particular string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Length means how many characters present in a particular string, it returns back the result. So, if you want to find out how many characters present in your string, you go for length function. So, what it return back? How many characters? That means one integer type value. That's why we have to store in an integer variable only. So, write down, in small letter, you write down int and give any variable name. Suppose I am giving here L for length. Equal to, now whatever string name you given, you mention that string name only. Here my string name is then dot. Don't forget to give that dot. Then write down length function. Length, length function, bracket open, bracket close, semicolon. Inside bracket, don't need to write down anything. So I again repeat. First write down your string name, whatever string name you given. Suppose is in our example is dot length, bracket open, bracket close, semicolon, and this length function return back how many characters present in S and it return one integer value which I stored here in L. The type of variable is int because it return back one integer value. Now let's print. You know, printing statement is system dot out dot println. Inside bracket you write down length of the string equal to quote close plus in L we have result. So let's see in computer we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our length must be 8. Let's see it's correct or not. So first you compile. You see here in the button, class compiled, no syntax errors. Then you close this window and right click here and go for quiet main. So here is your terminal window or output window here showing length of the string equal to 8, which is totally correct result. So we move to our next function, which is char add function. So char add function, what is the purpose of this char add function? Char add function, if you give the position of a string position, then it return back what that particular position holds, what character that particular position holds. Suppose length function is over, so I delete this length function. Suppose it return back, char add function return back one character. So I stored in one char type variable. All are small letter. Suppose the variable name is C. Char C equal to, again you write down your string name first. Is your string name is dot char add. CHAR char AT add, A in small letter only, no gap. Within bracket you give any position. Suppose I am giving here 3 semicolon. So what it return back in S means your computer, is dot char add 3. In third position, whatever character you will get, it return back that character only. So in length function, start counting from 1, 2, 3 like this. Other than length function, for any other functions, it start counting from 0. In string, actually it's 0 position, then 1, then 2 like this. So index start from 0, 1, 2 like this. Only for length function, it start counting from 1, 2, 3, 4. So it start counting from 1 only for length function. For any other function, it start counting from 0. So in third position means 0, 1, 2, 3. So P in our example, P we will get in third position. So let's see the result is correct or not. Here I print third character present in third position equal to, here in C we have result. So let's compile. Class compiled, no syntax error. Close, right click, void main. You see, character present in third position equal to P. So which is absolutely correct result. Now we move forward our next function, which is index of. Index of just opposite of char add. That means here we give position, return back the character. In index of, we give character, return back the position. So I again repeat, char add, index of is just opposite the char add. In char add, we give position, it return back the character. In index of, we give character, it return back the position. That means index of that particular character. Let's show you. Is dot, always you start with your string dot. string name, whatever your string variable name, dot, then index of O in capital. In caret A in capital, in index of O in capital, rest of the letters in small and no gap. Here is only one dot. Then here if I give key, so what it return back? Position of key, that means index means position. Position of key here 0, 1, 2, 3. So here one position sum means we have to store one integer type variable. Int, suppose n. So here I write down position of p equal to, and in n we have the result. So here find out the position of p, which is 0, 1, 2, 3. Always start counting from 0. Only in case of length start counting from 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 return back here and 3 print over here. Let's see. First compile. No syntax error. Then close. Right click. Void main. Position of p equal to 3. This is absolutely correct. Then move to next function, which is last index of. Last index of means index of, find out the whatever character you give, it find out the first occurrence of that particular character. Suppose here only one p. Suppose here if here is 2p is there, then it only find out the first occurrence of p. Index of find out the first occurrence of that particular character. If you want to find out if the particular character presents more than one time, and if you want to find out the last occurrence of that particular character, then you go for last index of. Here in computer, all are come single time. Let's take another example where characters come more than one time. One particular character comes more than one time. Suppose I am writing here Malayalam. In Malayalam, you can see A comes several times. Here, 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 here. So position 0, then 0, 1, 2, 3, position, third position, like this. It comes 4 times. So if I just write down is dot index of A, is dot index of A, then let's see what happens. Its result must be 0, 1. 1 should be result. Let's compile. I am not doing last index of, I am just showing index of only. So it is 1. But if I use here last index of, here you add last index, sorry, in small letter, last index of A. Then the result should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the last occurrence of, 7th position is the last occurrence of A. So let's compile. Here is a error, compilation error. Here I should be in capital letter. In last index of I and O should be in capital letter. Then compile. no syntax error,